सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्य त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
ओम गणेशाय नमः। ओम भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम शनिश्चराय नमः। Hello friends, in this video I will explain you the lines of the palmistry relating to your marriage, whether you will do a love marriage or arranged marriage, how many children, how many marriages, what type of relationship will you have in your life, and how successful it will be. I'll explain all the videos. If there is any questions relating to my videos which you have not understood, you can WhatsApp me or you can comment me in the inbox. So first I will explain regarding the marriage line. So here you can see there are three lines. This one is the marriage line and this one is the affection lines. Lines generally found above or below the marriage line are the affectionate lines or the relationship lines as shown in the diagram. So affection can be with your friends, relatives, family members, or a person with whom you share a special bond. Multiple affectionate lines does not mean multiple marriage. One thing should be kept in mind. Having marriage line does not necessarily mean that you will end up marrying someone. Darker the marriage line indicates higher the tendency of a person to commit in a relationship which might result in a legal union known as marriage. That is why this is called a union line or a marriage line. So now let's see the timing of a marriage. If the marriage line is found in the middle of the age on the Mount of Mercury, indicates the person will get in a good relationship at the age of 26. Similarly, if a marriage line is found above the heart line, this one is the heart line, as shown, indicates the person gets into an early relationship at the age of around 15 to 18 or 16. There are high chances of marriage late. This one indicates the marriage timing as a late. Straight and deep marriage line. A long, straight and deep horizontal line found on the Mount of Mercury without any defects indicates a happy and successful marriage. It is considered a good sign. V-shaped marriage line. If two lines merge into a long, straight marriage line indicates the couple were physically or emotionally separated only in the initial phase of their marriage. In the later life, marriage proves to be a very happy and successful, and it continues till the end. It is a positive sign for a marriage happily. If the marriage line is moving upward, as shown, indicates the person is not likely to marry in one's life. I have seen hands where the bearer having such lines gets married, but he or she often shy away from taking the responsibility of the marriage. If the marriage line runs all the way towards the sun mount and joins the sun line, indicates the bearer is likely to marry someone who will be rich, famous, and high status in society. If the marriage line is slightly bent downward as shown in the position 1, indicates minor troubles but does not have significant impact on the marriage provided there are no defects on the marriage line. However, if the marriage line starts bending towards the heart as shown by position 2, indicates the bearer has get extramarital affairs which unable to control him or her aggressive and their relationship.
Due to this, it might take a toll on their marriage. It denotes ill health of the spouse causing troubles in the marriage. I do not have the theory of this, but claims that the spouse of the person die early before the bearer. If there are branches rising from the marriage line, as shown indicates, the marriage proved to be very successful in the bearer's life, bringing happiness, wealth, and prosperity. Now I will explain about the love marriage symbols. Cross on the mount of Jupiter is very auspicious sign, which promise good stable marriage. It has been seen many times. It gives early marriage, stable marriage, and also a love marriage. A long heart line talks about a passionate heart. They are very enthusiastic, expressive, caring, but combination of this cross and the square on the mount of Venus shows that the person can be can flirt more. Mount of Venus tells that how much love your partner will have for you. People with strong mount of Venus are attractive. They love to dress up, they respect love and enjoy good sexual life. They may have good married life. Weak Venus gives poor stamina, poor relationship with your partner. It can delay marriage as well as can spoil marriage. If the branch of Heartline goes to the mount of Mercury, this is the mount of Jupiter. So if the Heartline goes to the mount of Jupiter, then it indicates a love marriage. But if this branch is cut by any vertical line, it indicates a breakup, like this. If there is a fork sign at the end of the marriage line, it indicates chances of breakup. If fork is not weak, then it means breakup for some period of time. Reasons being difference of opinion and extramarital affair. If the marriage line is forked and one branch of the fork meets with the hard line, then it indicates extramarital affair, most probably in blood relation. In this situation, breakup is possible. If fork on marriage line and one branch of fork crosses the heart line and then crosses the head line, and the person could lose mental balance due to failure and disappointment of love marriage. If this line cuts the fate line also and lifeline, then it indicates death or suicidal tendency of that person. If fate line is cut, this is the fate line. If the fate line is cut by the influence line, this is the influence line, which comes from the mount of Venus, then it indicates divorce or death of the partner and also loss from relative. If the influence lines from the mount of Moon, this is the influence line that comes from the mount of Moon, cuts, that indicates divorce or breakup and also loss from opposite sex. In both cases, most probably created in marriage by relatives, family members mainly. If there is a break in fate line on the mount of Rahu and the other part of the fate line goes towards the mount of Jupiter, then it indicates divorce. Most of the time, the person himself or herself is responsible for the divorce. If the fate line is cut by the influence line which comes from the mount of negative Mars, this is the amount of negative Mars, then it indicates enemies causing problem in their love and relationship. If there is a parallel line close to marriage line, that it indicates there was a relationship before marriage and this will going on after marriage also. That means extramarital affairs. There are always chances of secret or extramarital affair with ex-partner or long distance affair relationship with ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband. Generally, this type of marks are mainly found in the Western countries like US, UK, Canada, Europe. If two strong marriage lines are running parallel and of equal size, then it also indicates divorce. Person will have two marriages, but it should not be very close to each other. There should be a minimum some distance between the two gap.
Please subscribe to the videos, like the videos, and comment in the inbox. Thank you.